Greetings, Blood Bowl fans. I am Brittle Matt, and I'm here for some Blood Bowl 3. I'm back on to the official season, the official ladder for Season 9. This is Game 5 with the Shambling Undead. I'm going to redeem myself. I've just had a game where I got absolutely trounced by the humans. I almost lost it 3-0. I ended up getting a 2-1 loss, but I had some very upsetting outcomes with using rerolls very early and often, watching my opponent get solid defense and blitz against me, and getting all the results he needed, and I got none of them. So it doesn't sound as dire as it is. I got outplayed. That's the end of the day, and that's okay. But I'm jumping straight back into game number 5, where I want to get back into the winning circle. So I've got my undead team running in the league. We wanted to push for some good results on the ladder. We wanted to climb the ladder, but we've not had a very good start. Let's jump over to Blood Bowl 3 and let's look at the team so far. So we are sitting with 1 victory, 1 draw, 2 defeats. The last 2 games have both been defeats. One was a heartbreaking defeat in turn 16, where a Khorne player was able to find a chain push to to get a lino within touchdown range, which required him to dodge out, pick up the ball in wet weather, and rush twice to score, which he succeeded in with no rerolls, and I lost that game. However, it was again game I felt in control, but the outcome just was a horrible outcome. I stopped his drive. I was in control for 80% of the game. I've already said that before, and I lost heartbreakingly in the end. The last game was definitely a game that was I never felt in control. I didn't feel like the game was something that I could keep. Well, I mean, I did have him. I did stop his drive. It was 0-0 at the half, and I got the ball, obviously receiving the ball, but I had every time I removed a player, he removed a player. Well, he started by removing my players first, and I would get one back, and then he would get one back, and he was getting sometimes 2 to my 1. So I was always down on troops. I was finding it difficult to control the scrimmage line and the pitch, but in his he got a solid defence, which just really chewed up things. It was a deep kick, so I only had sort of 2-3 players in that back line, and I failed to pick up the ball. I re-rolled it, I failed it. He was able to still blitz for deep players. He brought heaps of support in, and I just got outrun. I got outplayed. I got outnumbered. He scored. I was able to still try and stop it. I did actually knock the ball back out, but I couldn't capitalise and get the ball back in my hands, and so as a result he scored. And then he got a solid defence. No, that was the solid defence in the kickoff. Then he got a blitz. He was able to score on me yet again. Went down to 0 after, failing to pick up the ball again, and him getting the dice. He got all the dice. Anyway, I'm bitching, I'm whinging, but I'm going to roll into Blood Bowl straight away and try and find another game. Let's hope that we have some success with this. And we've got a game ready to go. Might be against the humans again. No, some lizards. 1200 TV Lizardman. We'll quickly check out the roster while let's skip all this. He's got a 7 fan factor. That's interesting. That means he's probably won some games. I'm going to be picking up some TV with 80. Alright. His team. Croxagore. 3 Sauruses with block. He's got 6 Sauruses already. He's got a blodging skink. He's got himself a dirty play skink. But he's only got 4 of them. I can use that to my advantage. He doesn't have a bench. He's got 2 re-rolls potentially. I didn't see that. My team, I've got myself the bench. I've got my blodging ghoul. I've got now a mighty blow. A mighty blow. Right. I've got the mummy with block. He's not too far away. He's got 1 victory, 2 draws, 1 defeat. We might be able to redeem ourselves. 80k. 80k, hey? What's his starting team? It doesn't show how many rerolls. He's got 2 rerolls. Okay, cool. So feeling good about that. I think it's a simple case of taking the keg and the coach. Yeah, nothing else matters here. Keg and a coach. I don't even think a mercenary would have been worth it. No, not for this. Alright. So far out of every game I've kicked. And I will continue to hopefully kick again. I think I won the first toss in my first game. No. Yep, they're receiving. I'm kicking. Just the way I like it. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Yeah. No changes. Yes. We'll swap you 2 still. Let's go with that. Duelist might be pretty important here. And he's got himself an apothecary too. But we're chasing skinks. We're chasing skinks all day and all night here. The mighty blow block on skinks. He's going to be able to outstrength me with 6 Sauruses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the Croxagore. Holy moly. 7 players with 4 plus strength. That's nasty. That's nasty. So, any block on a skink I am taking. Fish's Ref sees me lose it, and I lose the ghoul, but he's only stunned. We can live with that. Righto. He rolled a 6, I rolled a 5. Oh no, that was the stun. Sorry, I rolled a 3, he rolled a 5. Alright. He's got block and he's got 4. How many games has this guy played? 5 games. And he's got... That means 10 star player points. 20 there. 26.
You've got so many twerps coming through on twerp.
36.
I've known twerps all my life, Jim. I don't see why
Another 12. 26. 48 star player points in 5 games. That's just short of 10 a game. That's huge. Look, I'm not complaining. I've got about that as well. I guess, you know, you get yourself a touchdown or 2 with the MVP, a couple of Kazas. You want to be getting 12, I think, star player points a game. So, is that super fantastic then? I mean, he's got maybe some other star player points on other players here as well. Potentially. No.
The bigger they are, the thicker they tend to be.
Alright. I mean, there's just going to be a follow-up hit on that later.
that could have been worse.
Follow up on that later. He's not actually getting a foul in.
Ah, good. He's got the ball. It's always a
There's not much I can do here. Just going to have to dodge him out, I think. I want to maximise as much here as possible.
You'll get an assist now. Pussy. Oh, too easy.
Nicely done.
Wow. That was huge. Alright. That'll do.
Count those teeth, Jim. They'll have to pick up most of them off the ground.
Alright, so he may not follow this, he may. He was going to push this way, potentially. Yeah, alright, let's see what happens. So, yep. So he just wants to, he'll play here. And remember, I don't mind if they score early. I'm happy with that. Alright. Interesting. One, two, three. Think. One, two. Blitz this one.
HD globes have been selling like hotcakes from all outlets.
Don't confuse the viewers, Jim. It means they've been selling fast, not that they're made out of cake and jam.
Yep. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's fine. What the? That's not the ball carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One.
Got any strategy for the coach here, Bob?
Hit stuff?
This is dumb. This is dumb. I know it's dumb.
Players arrive to assist their teammates. If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. I only need $1 million of gold.
Yeah, I didn't see the dodge. I thought it was just a rush, but we get that. Hmm. Hmm.
A good coach always uses the right player.
Chain push?
Job.
For extra blocks on it?
Look at all those players sitting down on the job. There'll be trouble with the unions if this carries on.
4, 5.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a
I wasn't sure that was actually going to work for him.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. As you know, you've interviewed enough of them.
5, 6, 7, 8 rush. Ah, well. He's going to get it too. Right, didn't get it. That's a blitz.
You got anything cool recorded on your whiz wool box other than old blood bowl matches, Jim?
yes.
I'm a bit quiet in this game. My apologies, everyone. Not that I've got anyone watching. It doesn't follow.
Dangerous situation.
In these conditions, it's just crazy.
Do I need to follow this? Yes, I want to get out of their way. Alright, he's gone. Big pow, that one.
On the floor again. This team must be like worms or something.
Alright.
They've got the advantage. There is no sure thing in football.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
So, I know there's a gap here, and I could see it. I was fine with it. And he's probably still going to foul the mummy.
How are they going to catch them? They're constantly riding around on the ground.
Too easy.
The push. But that just means he's got extra options here for the foul. And once again, I'm just going to blitz. Blitz that. Stand up. I got a 3 dice block here. Don't care too much for that, but I'll put you back to there, I think. That'll be a blitz.
Massive Bifford fan on Twerper has just sent you a rather intimate message, Bob. Would you like to take a look?
Let us ogre on ogre action.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent of half his strength?
Yes. Worth the reroll. Got to get rid of the skinks.
Go, big guy. Trample all over.
The little guy decks the big guy.
The defense are dropping like blood flies around a two kings dislocated.
Alright. 2 skinks down. Technically 3.
I'll have to pick up both of them off the ground.
We'll take that.
Get up or get off the field.
Oh, he got my big mummy down. You get that? What's he gonna blitz? That's blodge, so that's okay.
The Bank of Altdorf. It's said there is no safer place for your
So I'm not sure where he's going to go here. I mean, he can't score. I'm okay with that.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim. Let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed them before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a rush. Oh. Oh, really? Huh.
He won't leave it alone anytime soon.
Okay, I got to take my time on this one. Chain push.
They've got the advantage. There is no sure.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Gets it. Gonna have to stay.
That player's a little short. Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
Looking for a pal.
Good enough to come out on top.
Push is still okay. I'm going to take it and follow.
Hey, that plan looked almost competent.
It's uphill. So let's just go and put it close to the ball or just defend up. Wasting time. Glue. Alright. Mummy's come back next turn. Let's see what he does.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, okay.
You can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
No. That puzzle player moved without risk.
And he picked it up.
Well done. There's only one word to say about this one.
Not words. A sound. Crunch.
Um...
hope it's going to be okay.
That's a good choice for a display.
That player let me know. Nothing good comes from spending.
Alright, that was not good Blood Bowl. Moving the ghoul gave him the pathway he needed.
Can you, Bob?
No. With this fight, he's following up, hoping to get on.
And he can score. Leaves me 2 turns.
I should probably say something.
He hasn't used a
for our
reroll.
Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is splat.
And I should have tried to push it into the sideline. That was definitely a mistake as well.
Now that's a real mess. He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
Now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm. They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings
Really?
around a sandwich.
Really?
The domino then drew in action. Touchdown! The crowd goes wild. Not a figure of speech. They are going utterly wild. Save yourselves!
Alright. 2 turns to score.
Wow, they took advantage. Did not last. Competition is rough on that field today. And that's a holding maneuver if ever I saw one.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
safer action.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor kid. Actually, where's the nearest pie shop, Joe? That'll do, player. That'll do.
Pretty risky action.
Okay, have I set up enough? Hopefully.
A good coach always uses right player, right job.
Like, he's got a rush one. Comfortable dices here.
This player. Smells weakness.
Not sure Prehensile Tail does much. I don't think I care. No. So one die.
Hey, I can sing. Did you know that, Joe?
God.
Maybe not.
Oh, really? Really?
No need to be like that. My life coach says I have a very deep and healthy baritone.
Skinks will fail. Okay, so my pathway is this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush, rush. If I can block you out the way, or do I block you out the way? That's a POW. It doesn't matter.
launched above and below the base at the same time.
Now his fighting can move freely.
It's a block. Let's hope Nuffle is smiling on those blocking dice, Bob.
Nuffle's always smiling, Jim. You just don't always know which side he's supporting.
We got there. I was concentrating a bit too much for my liking there. But yeah, we had the reroll, so we used it. We got the result. Okay, happy with that. Yeah, right. And he's down 2 skinks. I've still got 2 more skinks to chase after. Right, we can get a win. We can get a win. Let's go with that. Alright, so the plan here is we've got Dauntless blocks here, we've got a strong block here on the Croxagore, we've got a 2 dice block here that can be re-rolled. We don't have a great blitz. Okay, he gets the blitz, that's fine. That's now 2 games in a row of solid D and blitz. I haven't checked the weather actually. We better do that. Got to remember to keep checking that. Perfect conditions. Like he won't engage. He may blitz this with that because that's a dangerous piece. He may consider this blitz. Yeah, okay. And gets that blitz. This means he can flood down the middle.
Fight for some action.
Get up or get off.
So once again, I'm under pressure. But am I faced by that? No, you go there. That's still a good block. We'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we won't blitz that after all. We could surf this. We could surf this. Block. Block. Not worried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can come back as D. Nope. Putting the sneaky git in harm's way, I love it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a rush. Nope. No, he's just going after the ball.
Sounds like a good old-fashioned fight.
All right. It's my first block. And we get it. Let's put him out of position. Follow up.
Hey, that they look almost competent.
Now we can blitz here. Actually, maybe should have made that the blitz. 3, 4, 5. Ah. Pals all round. Stay.
Now his body can move freely.
Let's go get it. Come on. I haven't picked up the ball in ages.
That player's earned their wages today.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing. Watch this, Jim. Once you wind these players up, there's no stopping them.
I think we'll just call it there. I'm a bit too nervous to do anything else.
There's only one word to say about this one.
Those words. A sound. Crunch.
That player's a little short. Oh no, mine is. He's on the ground.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Oh, that was the blitz. Yeah, interesting move. Now I'll just dodge away. We'll make that the blitz. Of course. His final double both downs. Yeah, that's fine. So,
I hope that player has written.
ah, get real. Get real, get real, get real.
Right. You should know. You've interviewed him before.
Fuck, now what? Fucking strength, strength, strength. Alright, let's just blitz out.
Pressure's on, Joe. What will they do?
This happened last game.
They've got the advantage. There is no sure thing in
That's it.
You watch this fail.
Count those teeth, Jim.
No.
I'll have to pick up most of them off the ground in a few seconds' time.
And he's still standing.
And yep, that's fine. Righto. I've had to use 2 rerolls. This is just horrible. I like the way he's playing, but I've got no tackle, so yeah.
Have you looked at Facetone recently? Did you know you have a fan club?
If you looked at it, Jim, there's a petition to remove you from the air.
Where's he going? That's a dodge. Got the... Just gonna tag that up. Yep.
They're still standing.
Cool.
Surrounded by adversaries.
Chain push, 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 chain push. Block that, blitz that, blitz that.
catch or run the ball, they're constantly riding around on the ground.
Guys, together!
That player better get out. Nothing good comes from spending any time in this game.
Righto. Yeah. That's a big one. That leaves my mummy and Ghoul 3. That wasn't a blitz, I don't know, of course not. Croxagore is old animal. Bonehead. Makes the Crocs pretty good. It's only a push. He was hoping to tag. Alright.
Another player on the ground. The coach will be spitting cheap at this.
He can't. He picked the wrong spot. He needed to put it there. There. Blitz. Fucking sick of that happening.
What was your favorite moment of the Blood Bowl?
It has to be scoring my first touchdown, Jim. You see, I just ripped the head off this kid for giving me some lip in the changing rooms before the game. So just for fun, I shoved the ball down his throat and then lobbed his whole body into the end zone. The ref said it was classified as a catch, so I scored a touchdown. And they have changed the rules.
And they start the turn in trouble.
That's a good choice for this play.
to be decisive. I was just getting born. I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. Why did this splat?
That's very nice.
Push back. Not over.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor kid. Actually, where's the nearest pie shop, Jim? Now's the time, Jim. One of the teams gotta play hitting up their collective leads, and they need to action it before time runs out. That'll help the player move without risk. Haha, here's some friends.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. You only need 1,000,000 gold, right? He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
Alright, I just wanted to consolidate, but I'm not getting removals.
New features. Please see your instruction guide for further details.
But I'm solid.
Don't be stupid, Jim. Nobody ever reads the instructions.
Only a push.
How's the missus, Mom?
Excellent, Jim.
Oh, look at that little snotling attacking the troll. They've got the advantage. There is no sure thing in blood.
This is Slade. He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Yay! This is a horrible stream, I know. I'm not talking much, but
And according to the program, also
yay!
Get up! Get off the field!
Okay. Still got my reroll.
Does the coach realize the odds are against him?
does he care? Do his time. He's not far from the end zone. Keep pushing.
1, 2, 3, and a rush. None and well. Am I disappointed by that? Yes, extremely. About time.
That player should punch the other enemy players quickly before trying anything else.
What do I want to do here? Blitz. 1. Blitz 1. No, there's no guarantee that works. Yeah, I'm just going to do a 1. Die blitz here.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this time.
The attacker has an assist. This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
Alright. I was lucky enough to pull a draw out my ass. I mean a win.
Did you know that the new Cabal HD globes have been selling like hotcakes from all
What's
outlets?
that?
Chain push.
Look at all those men sitting down on the job. There'll be trouble with the unions if this...
What's that?
Oh! That looks painful.
Smart motherfucker.
They're still standing. It's close. Will it make a difference?
Alright, we redeem ourselves and get ourselves back in the winner's circle. Alright, that was definitely a game where I am obviously way too tired to talk and think. I, in hindsight, probably shouldn't have played, but I am. And yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh well. Yeah. Let's do the kick. Was I lucky to get away with that one? Yes. But a win's a win.
Push the stronger player back. That'll do. He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
no.
only one word to say about this one.
Not words. A sound.
Righto.
Apple's kiss.
And he's going to put a foul in, as all good
That
players do.
Nothing good comes from spending any time
Oh, he got
around
one.
in this game.
Badly hurt, so
That's why I love this game.
sent off. I give a call. Use your bribe. The official ref was, but oh, yeah, right. And nothing happens. So my regens weren't successful. I mean, he did really well, didn't he? play. Let's go in. Let's check out the stats. So let's go to teams quickly. History. Righto. We're back in the winner's circle. 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. We'll take that. Gained back some SR, which is nice. Seeing we fell below the 1600. That was sad, disappointing. Alright, let's check out the blocks. Probably lost that again. Block actions. Yeah, look, 60 blocks. Just getting pounded. Losing the block actions every game. I mean, I was purposely keeping him based up too and just letting him have hits, but yeah. I got those skinks, which was really nice. Obviously, he got more inflicted injuries. 1 KO each. Yeah, so the star player points, let's check it out. He's very close now to guard. In fact, I think he gets guard now. Yes, he does. He gets... Oh, he's 1 short for... Yeah, right. He'll get guard. And he'll get wrestle. Yeah, wrestle. Dice rolls. So he did really well in the armor considering, but we both have those players you can target and get results with. The Bonehead failed twice for him, that's fine. He had 100% catch, that was with the handoff and I think the catch off the kickoff. Dauntless was lucky. I didn't re-roll that one, and that was key. Not re-rolling the one that that failed, but I still got the result. Push was still okay, so I was pretty confident with that. The dodge 3, he failed 5. Okay, but they were re-rolled. I think he failed 2 ginkers in the end. 1 towards the end and 1 earlier on from memory. Well, no, earlier on in the second half, that is. KO recoveries, not much there. Vicious Wrath, I got that one. Yeah, that's right, I had a player off the first kickoff. So I've lost all my kickoff events, pretty much. Pick up, that might have been in the first half from memory. I can't remember actually. And then we've got rushes. Pretty good. Okay. And regen failed. 20 skulls from him, but he had, what I say, 40 blocks to 60 blocks. That's solid. Like 9 skulls, holy moly. 22, holy moly. 24, holy moly. Like, yeah. I had good dice, so good dice results in games won. Over to the players. Let's get the skills they need. You're getting wrestled. Confirm. I'll probably buy now another ghoul. We've got guard on you. We need guard on you. You are firing, my friend. Okay, that makes this piece very dangerous, and I need to make sure that he's protected at all times. Can't get the block yet, almost there. Nothing else to worry about, but we are buying now the next ghoul. Oops, I do that every time. Press back when I should be pressing players. So we can do expensive mistakes. That's fine. Bench a 2. How good's Dauntless? That was a game saver. Like, he used his positions really well, and I understand that. He was a very good player. He's probably really upset he didn't win that one because he was doing everything right in my book as well. He was basing up my ball carrier every time. I had to blitz out with the ball carrier. He was using the blodge piece. I didn't have anything else to tag. He was tagging anything that could possibly blitz it off to give me obviously a free run, so I had to blitz with the ball carrier, which means he doesn't get a lot of support afterwards. Normally if you can blitz with something else to free up your ball carrier, you can use your player then as a screen or part of the cage, just you keep your ball carrier in a semi-safe spot there. Me, I was just trying to just hit and run away, stretch him out. He obviously had some those Scoruses that came down in my end, so as I made the break, they were left and stayed there. You know, Sauruses can't dodge, although you saw one do it towards the end of that game, which was quite impressive. He almost got the result he needed because he used the reroll on that blitz as well. So, yeah, he was unlucky. Dice go his way, and that game is probably a draw or even a win for that matter, because I had to score in the end of the first half to go 1-1. And yeah, that's why I like to kick first. That's a great example as to why I like to kick first. Alright, let's call it a day. Let's quickly check out the stats of the team now. So, block actions 240, but block actions sustained 245. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, kills inflicted 3, that's been really solid. Injuries inflicted 63, and I have sustained injuries. Was that there? 45. So I'm on top there, and inflicted casualties 17. Sustained casualties only 3. That's regen coming in strong. That's amazing. Foul actions, sustained, fouls 4, blitzes, all that sort of stuff, and 1 send off. Agility won't be too exciting. Fouled 2, fouled 1 dodge. Yeah, this is going to bite me soon. There'll be a game soon where just all the dodges fail. That happens. I think I've got a pass somewhere. Do I have a pass? No. Thought I did a cheeky one somewhere. Alright. That'll wrap up the night. Anyone who does watch later on, I do apologise for that game. Was just boring to listen to because there was nothing to listen to. I was quiet for most of it. So we'll still bank it. We'll still put it in the list. It's still a game that's there, and we'll call it a night and do it all again next time we play. Brutal Matt signing off, and to all the nonners, both down for Nonna.